following Shady Shirls, you will not see me, but if you're on my Instagram, you would be behind the scenes right now looking whatever. Okay, so first of all, we're doing the moon in Libra. Let's talk about that. Let's start off there. So right now, right, we have the June 9th, wherever you are, waxing gibbous moon. Remember, we just left the new moon and we're filling it in. That's what waxing means. We're waxing in. So it's in a Libra. Right now it's at 17 degrees apparently, or probably not. Let's see actually. The moon, yeah, it's at 17 degrees. Perfect timing. You know how I do. So anyways, let's talk about what the moon is. Remember, the moon is environment. That's why it's good to follow it. And I always mention this to everyone all the damn time. So I'm going to show you on the map. I'm going to repeat it. Mom and dad. So the sun is our father. Mom is our moon. And your mom does a lot more than your dad does, right? So, and I'm going to show you why you should always follow the moon. Don't trip. Stay tuned. Okay. So what is the moon in Libra, though? You might have strong need for balance and harmony. Yes, I am trying to find harmony in this. I'm trying to make it even. The playing score. That's what the government is. So when the government sends you shit with cars and DMVs and it's an even playing field. We gotta, pay our dues. Saturn retrograde, especially in my 8th house. We gotta talk about that. Anyways, it says, well, you probably desire to keep things nicer rather than venturing onto fundamental questions in order not to disturb the peace. So not being confrontational, which is things probably that was hard today. And I'm going to explain to you why it was probably hard. And you must learn to share the good and bad feelings. So being open, being honest. Do not be afraid to be who you are, and despite what is expected of you. Remember, it's partnerships, Libra, right? So you always got to figure out yourself between others and how to manage yourself and others, whatever. You get it. So Libra, kidneys, you feel me? Urinary bladder. So don't hold your pee today. This is not a good day to hold your pee. Veins, skin is an organ of touch. The pancreas, insulin, that's true. It's also the buttocks a little bit. Oh, I guess that's what that means. Okay, so look for your Libra house. Shout out to anybody who's tuning in. Let's go there. So today was probably hard. You see that we had the moon opposing Mars the entire first half of the day. That's why I kept saying car stuff. So that was the T for the moon in Libra. You see that? So it would have been hard to contain that balance because Mars was definitely antagonizing you. So definitely hold your damn pee. No, don't hold your pee. Sorry, I was just repeating that because I just read it again in the comments and Instagram. Anyways, but that is the reason why you might have felt that opposition or being challenged. Mars or problems were brought to the surface. So I also want to mention, this is the nodes. This is destiny right here. This little upside down true religion sign, whatever the case may be. So this is destiny and this is in the nodes. And I was in the last live, I was telling you that last year we had it in Gemini. So right now the sun, this is why it's important to follow the moon and then the sun. So the moon changes every 2 days. So this is going to move every 2 days. As you can see, we look at the follow the moon series. The sun stays in one house the whole month. So your dad really doesn't, that's why he's slow. Like your dad to do things, your dad takes some time. Does that make sense? Because sun takes the whole month. So the reason I'm bringing this up, this is highlighting, and I mentioned this on the last live, things that were back that you left in the past. So either things from 2021 September came around September, October, around there, or things about even 2018 could have popped up again. Things from 2020 could have popped up to, Does that make sense? Of that opposite? I hope that makes sense. So now that the sun is highlighting that house, which is the Gemini house, whichever is that in your chart, is going to bring into fruition what it is that you started in that Gemini destiny house. This is why Gemini North Node and Taurus is the best signs. So hear me out on this one. Now that you know what you started, whatever, remember, as Gemini is all about information you learned. So last year you learned a bunch. Now what you're going to do about it. Taurus rules acquiring assets. So it's going to challenge our assets. What are assets? Cars. Your name is under certain things in your life, like your license. You need it to obtain assets. Does that make sense? If anybody, drop it in the comments. If you're watching me later, just, hello, type it in the comments. Anyways, let's move on. So I'll show you my chart. You already know this is my chart. Hello. Shout out to us. We're the best elites. Cancer rising. Just don't feel bad about yourself. Then this is, what time is this? So I'm going to show you this quick on things that already happened. This is actually the first day of Libra. So I think I might figure out 2 videos of Libra because I have 2 Libra placements. So when the moon is transiting over one of those planets, so whatever planet you have that's Libra, you may not have anything Libra. You may have Pluto and Libra, and right now you're watching me and it just clicked. It was like, oh my God, everything she's been saying since the dawn of time just fucking clicked. Whatever. So this is the first moon in Libra day technically, and it was right over my sun. So literally around this time, so this was 11:35 a.m. today. I was I was in the neighborhood actually. It was the DMV is a couple ways from me anyways. So I was by the neighborhood, 3rd house, look at my ascendant, right? And the moon is right over that sun. So I was being judged. Literally, I was. Like, if you notice, the moon is right conjunct, my sun around that time. And I was actually on the phone, literally. I was on the phone, which brings me back to the ascendant. I was on the phone with a male white man judge. Trust me, I knew he was white. I know this for a fact. It's okay. So he was judging me. He was a cop. 5 degrees rules cops. You see how everything just kind of correlates? If you've been watching me, this just clicked. Please spread my videos around. Thank you. Go to YouTube and spread it like hot fire. Just send it to anybody and anyone. This is how we're going to get paid. Thank you. I need you to spread the word. So you see that moon is like literally opposing this, like that Jupiter right here. You see that? It's opposing Mars, which is about my car. It cost me money, y'all. $700 right there on the spot. 2nd house, 8th house. You feel me? So that means at that moment, Mars is stronger than my Libra sun. So it won. Makes sense? It won. So if he was in a fight, this was a fight right now. It was opposition is a fight. This is basically, he was in another place and I was in another place. They charged me. I had to pay. You get me? And if you notice, look at all this stellium happening in my transiting 9th house. Boom. Literally, I was in the DMV getting judged, blah, blah, blah. Mercury is at this degree again that I hate by now, but I also love, hate and love this degree. Yay. Oh, fuck. What did I do? Okay, what the fuck did I do? Oh, I went somewhere I wasn't supposed to go. Okay, 11:35. Yes, so let's show you this. Look. Right here, again is my 8th house cusp, 27, and my 2nd house cusp. Boom. They're not gonna teach you shit like that. First of all, you should send my cash app. Thank you. Help a sister out. Find me an insurance person, which I'm about to do it, and I help a sister out. Sorry, I forgot I'm on live and I'm recording. Thank you. Back to the story. That was 11 o'clock basically. So let's see what else. Literally. Let's see what else. This is around right now. So literally I'm on live right now. And the moon already moved and it's at 17 degrees, which I know is making a sextile to this. Can you light it?
1 second.
Oh, it's making a sextile to this Venus for sure. You feel me? Let's see. What else is doing? It ain't doing nothing else. Is it? No, the moon is actually, yeah. Look, the moon is making one big fat square to my Uranus and Neptune. So, I'm probably oversharing information. But I'm actually in action. Like, literally, I'm recording. I'm in the internet. Look, the 11th house rules the internet. I'm literally doing that. I'm online, live, recording. Well, you can only hear my voice, really. You can't really see my face. And then, let's see. This is my job now. Yeah, I'll say that. It's my business. Yeah, hell yeah. You feel me? And listen, I put you, thank you, shout out to you. Somebody put me onto car insurance again. Oh, sorry, just gonna keep manifesting that to somebody hit me up in the DM. Let's see if we got a DM. Oh, we got a DM? We got a DM? I just need, okay, I got one. Okay. Hello, this is my part 2 session of Moon and Libra, because Moon and Libra is actually pretty big for me and all Cancer risings. So thank you for tuning in again for the second part, just for the second half. Okay, so Moon and Libra was happening June 10th. This is around 1 a.m. 22. So 1, you get it. So it was interesting because I was up all day and I couldn't sleep. It was like 1 a.m., 1:30, because I was starving. So I find it funny. Look, I was in bed, actually high, because I was probably smoking weed. So that's why Neptune was there. But then you see this house right here, it's all packed. I was starving. I didn't eat nothing all day, and I forgot, and I just decided to order from Uber Eats literally at like 1:30, and it got here like at 2:15. And then the driver fucked up. He got here like 2:15. Let's put 2:15, and I had to go downstairs and go get the food because he put it in the wrong freaking building, like a dick. Anyways, so for instance, I left my bed. I had to put on regular clothes. I wasn't even really dressed. I couldn't even see. Let's see, Moon and Cancer. Yeah, so I had to get my food. What's the ruler of the second house? Where is Venus? Venus is up here. Yeah, so I was looking for my Uber Eats. I had to go downstairs and get it, which is funny because the sun is in the third house. I literally had to go to downstairs. It was across the street from me, actually. It's really funny. He went to the wrong building. Anyways, but the entire day, actually, one of my exes, because Jupiter rules husband. So one of my exes, who's a Sagittarius, who gets on my last nerves, literally was talking to me the entire day. I didn't have insurance. Still, I got it now. Thank you for those asking. Still working on my license, but he was trying to help me, and while I'm saying this, I'm putting quote airs on the air. So this big fat red line you see right here would be that friction that I got that day from the car, from my ex. Everything was kind of irritating, and I had to fight for it. Literally, it felt like that. So that was pretty interesting. What else happened? And the following day, I went running in the morning. Anything good? By then, yeah, after that, I don't think nothing else aspected me. Let's see, let's just look at the morning real quick. 9 a.m., I was busy trying to find a doctor because I have to take in some tests for DOT. Yeah, so the moon was still in Libra in the morning, and I was still handling, and like I was on the phone the whole time trying to find a doctor. Literally 9 house. Look, though I kept calling, doing different doctors because I need to take this exam. Yeah, I was on the phone a lot. Makes sense. And then I ran around like 9:30. Let's put 10 a.m. Let's see what happens at 10 a.m. Let's see. Yeah, it's still the moon in Libra. Look, moon is still in Libra. 26 degrees Saturn. It wasn't a great workout, but I ran. That shit was hard. It's pretty intense, actually. I was very exhausted. It's interesting. But yeah, thank you for being here for the moon in Libra. I know this one's kind of lengthy, but it's because I have 2 Libra placements. As you can see, this is my Libra house right here. Even though you may look like it's not neat, but I have 2 Libra placements, which is my sun and my Jupiter, and I had a very busy day, which cost me money, right? My sun rules the second house of money, of food. I didn't even eat because of stuff and anxiety. And Jupiter rules health, so I had to get a doctor, and I had karmic debts that I didn't take care of because I am not organized. But thank you to the new moon in Gemini and full moon in Sag. Stick around. I got a video for you guys.